We got everything in.
I think so. Edinburgh and Geeks, Dotty here for Summer Games. Tonight we venture forth into Blackstone Fortress. That's right, isn't it? Is that the full title of the game?
Yeah, Warhammer Quest.
Warhammer Quest, Blackstone Fortress.
Not
So,
least, you know.
John declared that last week that this was better than the game we played.
He was right.
I have no recollection, but I'm.
He's 100%
They blocked it from the minds.
I haven't. I'm still angry at you.
Before we start, if you haven't already, go over to Sleight of Hand Podcast and go check those guys out. They are episode 30 odd, 35, 36, might be more. I'm behind. They're just getting themselves in some deep trouble, so it's worth. They play D&D. It's a homebrew. The good group of guys. Second of all, go over to Babbling Wizard, see what he's up to. He creates D&D one-shot dungeons. He put a new one up there about 3 weeks ago. It's a coastal setting, so it looks pretty cool.
Cool.
Then go jump on the guys on NerdOD, pester them. They're going to cons galore this year, so just go and annoy them.
As are you.
Yeah.
What?
I can't remember which one the first one they're going to.
Cons galore, regardless.
Cons galore. Is it the
More
dragon?
cons you did last time.
That's the one down south. Down south.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the nerd.
Can't remember. It was one I looked at and went, why are you going to that? And we'll be at UK Games Expo this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks everyone.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, like, subscribe and
Now you've promoted everyone else. How about promote yourself, you
no,
dipstick?
they should do it for me.
I called you a dipstick.
It's fine.
Okay.
Right.
Should we have a little rundown then?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been a while since I played, so a bit rusty, but Blackstone Fortress, set in the 41st millennium, by Games Workshop, very much like the more recent or the newer generation of Warhammer Quest, mostly fantasy, now we're in sci-fi. Yay! Blackstone Fortress is a world-sized floating fortress in space, it's got a mind of its own, it's full of riches, or so we're told. And there's a chamber we're trying to get to, which is the secret dark chamber. Straightforward so far?
Do we roll these?
Yeah, in a second.
Alright.
Ease into it. Okay, so we're not playing it exactly how it's normally set up, because we're just doing like a little one-shot, but it should show you how to play the game and see how fun it is. There's only 3 characters. The game's designed for 4. But hey, whatever. Make
You
it
could have
happen.
a floating character.
Oh, I get myself comfy.
We could have done.
If we ever do it again, that's what we'll do.
Yeah, maybe we'll play a campaign. That'll be entertaining.
Right, okay, well, let's go on this campaign malarkey. If you
Okay.
guys want to see us play a campaign of any of the games we do, leave a message, get the votes in, shout out. Carry on.
Okay, so you will notice that you have your character card. It is black on one side, blue on the other.
You just killed your character.
So, okay.
I'm not picking him up. I'll go this guy, this lady.
You
apparently.
start black.
Yep, and when you are inspired, flip to blue.
Where your stats are better.
What?
Yep.
That's madness.
Okay, so you should have 4 dice, or 3 dice if you're Pete. These are your action dice.
Okay.
And when we start the game, you roll those and they go in the squares. Okay?
In any order.
In any order you like.
Yeah. You spend them how you want, so put them
I'm
out
gonna roll
whatever
now.
order you like.
Okay.
Wow.
Yahtzee!
Yeah, well, we may as well roll them now. So the first phase is the Destiny phase anyway, so it makes sense. We've set up the board based on a random card draw. Well, I'm sure Doddy can show you the details later on.
You did what?
Exactly.
I pays attention.
You can be starting player.
No, you always do this.
Yeah.
Someone needs to roll the destiny dice.
So the black dice and the Destiny dice,
Oh, that's plastic.
it's a freebie that I bought it on eBay, and I got some free bits and pieces. So.
What's this thing? Oh, this is where I roll.
So these are the Destiny dice. These are essentially our extra dice that we can call upon if we get any, that is. Any multiples, discard them in the red triangle. Any non-multiples, and they go there.
Wow.
So
Wow. Never let Doddy roll.
So okay, so we've got 2 extra dice. So dice equal actions.
Okay.
Okay, so your basic actions are things like move. There's attack actions. So if you look on your little character card, it's got a number in brackets. That's what you need to activate that ability.
Okay.
Yep. Do you want to have a quick reference of things you can do? Probably somewhere. I'll point out that there are 4 rule books.
Yeah.
So it's quite a lot of reading to do, but it is fairly basic.
I'm pretty sure there's cheat sheets, aren't there?
At the back of the books, yeah. So basic explorer actions, you can move on a 1+, you can recuperate on a 1+, you can search on a 4+, and you can summon on a 4+.
Are we all in the same square?
No. So, before we begin, so this is our starting point. This is the mag lift. And voila. Everything's double-sided, which is quite cool. Nice thick cardstock. I put Pete there at the front because
I'm slow.
he's slow. I'll go there, and you can go there. So, each hex... Are they hexes?
You should be
1, 2,
there.
3, 4, 5, 6, whatever.
Because you've moved free.
That's not optimised just yet. Each hex can hold 4 small creatures, which, like the spindle drones, they've got little bases. You can have 2 medium creatures or 1 large.
Okay.
Okay, we're medium. I don't think there's any large creatures on this one. No. The guardsmen here, they're all small.
Heretics.
Yeah.
They are heretics, well done.
So,
Do I get a cookie?
no.
Damn
We
it.
have our initiative tracker, this wonderful waste of card, and our initiative cards, which are shuffled.
It's quite a cool initiative system, actually. I like
It's not bad, yeah. So these are the places. So you can have up to 4 players and 4 encounters. The encounters are randomised by cards, and we go from there. So the initiative order so far.
Oh, monster number 4.
So before we do anything, the person next to you in the initiative order
Can choose to swap.
can choose to swap with you,
Uh,
or you can roll a dice and try and swap with somebody else that's not next to you or hostile.
okay.
Okay. So currently it's group 4.
They're over there.
Then Pete, then me, then you, then 3, 1, and 2. Okay,
We're
so
quite good.
yeah,
Now, I'm not going to attempt to go first because my agility is a D6. It's rubbish. One of these dice here. So, if one of you 2 wants to attempt, I could potentially swap.
yeah. So we can swap once each, starting with the first player. You ask who you want to swap with. If they agree, you move. You only get to move once each, or a request once each, and then we go from there.
So, the question is, John, do you want to swap?
I am happy at being in the middle, to be honest, unless you feel, Doddy, you want to go before me.
So, the thing I would say is, you're special. Let you move first, is it not?
Do I have that at the minute? No, I don't. Because
Is that when you
it's-
attempt?
you have to
Okay, that
earn those
doesn't really
things,
matter
yeah.
then. You are the quickest though moving, aren't you?
Yeah, so we can pass through each other, but we can't stop on a space that's
Yeah.
filled. Yeah. If you encounter an enemy adjacent, you have to stop, and that ends your move.
And you start punching.
Yeah.
Not
So,
necessarily, you just have to stop.
yeah. So this section where we're swapping between us is called covering fire, and then the next step is gambits, where you can roll to swap with anybody else.
Okay.
I wouldn't bother personally at this moment in time.
I'm alright.
Okay, fine. Okay, in that case then, bad guys, group 4, which is the Ghouls. So
The
each
guys from the Descent.
Yeah, so each monster has a card which has details on, and then how they actually activate. So they are currently no line of sight to an explorer. That's correct, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, we roll the black dice. 8, we consult the chart, and it says sneak. So when a monster sneaks, I believe
In this circumstances it moves to the nearest spot they can't be seen.
quite possibly. Sneak. Make a move that ends as close as possible to an explorer without entering a hex that is visible to any explorers.
What is their move?
So the Ghouls move 3. Voila, their action done. We flip. On to
Nailed it.
Pete. So what dice did you roll, Pete?
6, 5, and 4.
Okay, so
Quite good rolls, but there's
Yeah,
nothing
not
to actually do this turn for me.
no, just
So it's
moving.
probably just going to be 3 moves.
Don't forget as well, we've got extra action dice here if we need them.
Yeah, but they're probably better use for you two.
Possibly. We'll see what happens.
I won't even get in line of sight, let's be honest. 1. 2. 3.
So he's big, he's hard, he can regenerate, but he's really slow.
It's big. Yeah, it comes from Isengard.
Okay, so
I like the way you managed to mix 2 movies there, it was excellent.
It was great. I was quite enjoying myself there. Even my head was like, "You're wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're so wrong." The internet is going to mock you for being wrong.
He comes from Isengard.
I am going to lay down a bomb with my 6. There. So because I rolled a 6 on my dice, I get to activate my special ability, which is Booby Trap. So I lay down a Booby Trap.
Don't you move and lay down a boob trap?
No, I can do that as a special
That the
action.
flip?
Yeah, on the early actions.
I just forget all your good abilities, or
Yeah.
your basic abilities, because we played this a lot.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
for a
so
long time it was all
we're
your
kind of
plan.
unlearning as we go.
Yeah.
So it's your action, Doddy.
Reading the Uji Bubs.
Yep. Okay. So if you want to move, it's going to cost you a +1 on the dice, which is basically any 3 dice, and you get to move your distance.
3. 1, 2, 3.
You're looking for line of sight.
I
So-
can't see nothing.
I should probably point out these numbers that we've got on these triangles. We want to search those.
I was gonna say when does the looting start?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you loot these areas, and that also eliminates the monsters.
Because sometimes they get reinforcements,
Ah.
and that can get out of hand.
So it doesn't kill the ones that are out; it just stops more coming in.
So if I use another dice to go there, do I line of sight?
Yeah, so your line of sight, you've got our rather funky retro
Which-
purple cane of death.
Which I thought was someone's attack.
That's your line of sight. So no, it's not. It's just like, generally speaking, it goes from the centre of your hex to somewhere in the corner without interrupting.
You're also going to want to check your actions, your weapons, because they have different ranges.
Yeah, and different abilities. So while you're deciding, we have combat dice, which are d8s. They have 1 or 2 for normal and critical hits. You get more of them on the blue dice, and the grey dice are not as good.
So 1, 2, 3. So I go there. I haven't got line of sight, so I've got to.
You will have line of sight.
There's a bomb there. Don't step on it.
Yeah. Bombs affect you too.
It's a booby trap.
But you would have line of sight from here.
I can't get to there because of the bomb.
I think, yes.
Maybe.
It's corner to corner, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't forget, you can use one of these dice to move again to get into a more favourable position.
Done instead. Right. I'll drop 5. 1, 2, 3. Is that gonna be line of sight?
From the centre to the centre. Probably not. What do you reckon, Pete?
Do we get to roll these every round?
Uh-huh.
Alright, okay. So, can I borrow the 3?
You can use a 3. You're going to move again.
Probably not.
So are we saying line of sight, yeah or no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Please bear in mind that there's a whole pack of traitor guardsmen
I
right there.
know, I know.
These white lines,
They act as cover.
if you are behind them, they act as cover against the person from that direction. So here, you're being covered from these, but not them.
3.
Bear in mind the lines.
That's no cover against
Yeah.
either of them. So that's a really
Yeah,
bad
but
spot.
I've got 1 attack and 1 move, so I can...
So don't
You could
forget,
end up here.
if you look at your character card, you can leave like salvos of things.
Yeah, it's the Inferno, isn't it?
Yeah, which I think is a 6+.
4 plus.
Okay.
Cleansing Flames.
Well, to be fair, well, doesn't matter. I was going to suggest we could use whatever's in there to move you again. But there's only 6 left, and 6 is...
Oh, you've been, haven't you?
Yeah.
He's only used one of them, he hasn't used
Yeah.
it.
So you've basically got 3 6s.
Ah,
so
sweet.
That's another rule, you can only use 2 fortune dice.
But there's only 2 in there anyway.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
that's a
Okay.
really bad choice, but okay.
No, it's not.
So he's used that one. Okay, what are you going to do next?
I just don't understand why he didn't go 1, 2, 3.
I don't know. Because he's being badass. He's being cinematic. There's no logic to
Why?
it at all.
Well, because here
Oh,
you are in cover, whereas there you're in cover from nobody.
yeah, but I've still got 2 dice to move.
Yeah, he's going to attack and then move, I guess.
In fact,
Right.
I'd have ended
1,
up here
2,
actually
3.
because cover doesn't help you against.
Oh, can I move through the squares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I could have gone 1, 2. I could have gone there.
Yeah.
And then still
Yeah.
burnt them.
Yeah.
Oh, did you think you had to move around the cover?
Yeah.
No, you just jump over. It's like a barrier.
A lot of things we take for granted.
Interesting. So I can do multiple things. I can do either Vindicator Flame, which is 1+.
You've got 6s. It doesn't it like burn everybody in the square?
do Cleansing Flames. Range is 2. 2 hectares.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Uh,
And it's 2d12, and I think it hits everyone in the hex.
doesn't tell me that.
It's under
Check on
special
your
rules.
special rules as well.
This one, unique actions. Oh, there, Torrent. Ignore cover for a Vindicated Flame or a Cleansing attack. Make an attack roll against each other hostile in the same hex as the target.
Yeah, so that's the one you want to be doing.
Ooh, we'll do that.
Okay, so discard your dice.
Pow!
So what does it say you've got dice-wise? So keep in mind the range you are and everything else.
2d12.
2 X's.
The blue dice. 2 of them.
There you go.
The best dice.
So they generally don't stack. If you get a critical, that's the highest you get.
Singles.
50,
Oh no, you
50.
choose the best. don't you?
50-50!
Okay,
So it's crits.
so that's good. Now that affects. Do you roll for each person, or is it everyone in the tower of one?
So make an attack roll against each other hostile in the same
okay.
hex.
Okay, all right.
So,
So
critically
critical
wounded.
wounded, because
which
a
will
critical
kill
is 3 damage, which kills it. And then roll for the next one.
Go on!
Yep, it's a critical to him.
And that one as well.
Okay, it's a good start.
Very good start.
You've got an action left with the 6 on the dice.
Which you, if I were you, I would put your flame trails down over here if you can.
Yes, I'll do that.
Stop the cards from coming through.
Okay. Actually, can place an Inferno marker in up to 2 empty hexes that are visible.
Okay.
Okay.
Where do you
Well,
want
those two are both visible.
Uh,
Is there a range to it?
in up to 2 hexes that are visible to piles 1 and adjacent to each other.
them? Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, I'd
we
use
go
that
in
as a card.
Yeah.
don't you?
there and there.
Yep.
Okay, and that discards that dice that you've used.
That is you done.
Okay, it's the end of your turn, and you've killed 3 things.
Yeah.
So,
Done my secret agenda.
all right.
Oh, right. You flipped in.
Yeah,
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Nailed it!
We were about to look to see
yeah.
how many points you got, because you can build up points, and what you've got so many, you get to flip.
Yeah, so I think when you're looking for inspiration,
I don't need it. I'm blue.
well, no, because you might use it later on.
You can use
but,
it later.
Alright.
You can use like rerolls and stuff. I think you roll a d20 and knock off 1 for each thing you've killed.
You have to get under that, under the amount you've killed, haven't you?
So,
because you killed 3, it's
yeah,
3 and
it's
under.
3 and under, yeah. The other way around. Well,
No.
close. Some people have special abilities where the number doubles,
Okay.
for example. So,
Then we're
okay, so that's Pious of All done. So now onto Hostile Group 3,
Look
which
the
are
corpses.
these guys here.
Little guys, big asses.
Okay, so the Chaos Space Marine, he has no line of sight, so we roll a d20. Yeah, buddy, roll a d20.
Roll this d20.
19. Rush. Okay, move towards the closest explorer, then take a charge action.
What's his move?
Which is a double move and attack,
His
isn't
move
it?
is 2.
This guy.
Yeah,
1,
2. Move towards the and then take a charge action,
Which
which
is, I think, a double move and a hand attack.
move towards the closest explorer, then attack an explorer that is adjacent. If the no explorer is adjacent, move again. So move 2, and then there's no adjacent, move
Well-
2. What are you going to say?
That's nothing else, right?
Yeah, okay. Then the Beastmen. Roll the d20.
Beastman. Do you want to roll the Beastman?
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm rolling the
You're going
Beastman.
to beam us all, so.
19 again.
Charge. So move, and if there's no one adjacent that you can attack, then moving
You've got
is
a
2.
2.
And then move again if there's no one adjacent, which there isn't. And then, yeah, 2. Yeah, so if he was 1, 2, 1, he can occupy that one.
Are they any medium?
Yeah. Okay, so
We'll call
So,
them Tim and Tar.
it's not looking too bad, but it now makes things a little bit more sort
I
of
do like the
interesting.
models. That's a good little Tim and Tar model.
So the Games Workshop, comparative to the game you played yesterday last week, this is actual quality Games Workshop stuff you buy in the shops.
Which I would point out again.
It's not
is
gonna-
why that game was unacceptable.
Okay, Hostile Group 1.
Group 1. These
Spin the drones. Make a roll for me, please.
when you can have this one, these little dudes. Oh, unless you want the guards.
Well, I'm going to try and kill these dudes because they fit me.
17.
Ooh,
So
17.
they advance,
Pod.
which is move towards a close explorer, then attack the close explorer that is in range and visible. So they have a move of 2. And there's no one visible.
So you roll for each of them separately.
Ah. Okay.
Were you not doing that with them? That's something we.
Oh yeah, we've forgotten that. Yeah, so you do want to. Yeah, okay.
And 9.
9 is a sneak, so he moves. Yeah,
Two.
that's it. Yeah, well remembered. I forgot about that.
It's alright. Tim
I
and
didn't
Tar.
realise we hadn't been doing it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Tim
And
and
then
Tar.
Hostile Group 2,
Which is the.
Traitor Guardsman. Now, so they don't have line of sight to an explorer.
No.
The question is, are they stupid enough to go through the flames?
Yes.
Yes, we know that. That's literally how they work.
I can't remember.
So,
Okay.
yeah, they run through whatever's there.
Okay. Wait, because it negates it.
Otherwise, they would be rubbish abilities. Yeah, basically, it does a point of damage each time they run into
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So
I think. Double check that. Because yours does a critical. I'm pretty sure his just does a single. 'Cause he gets
Make
2 down.
a try D8 attack.
all right.
Ah,
So
you
do
you
it.
roll the dice. Okay.
Yeah, I knew his was not as good as yours.
Does it negate it once they pass through it?
Move the inferno. Where next time I am activated.
Okay. So that's pretty good. Right. So roll a d20 for me because these are all equipped differently.
So, melt gun.
A flamer.
Is it a flavour?
Yeah.
That guy. 6.
So 6. He's going to sneak.
So, move without
2.
getting in a line of sight,
Yeah.
which annoyingly is going to be there.
Okay. Grenade guy.
Yep, so the.
16.
16. He's going to charge.
Okay. 1, 2.
Roll a d8.
Damn it.
Nothing.
D8. We
Then
One,
1, 2.
two.
So roll again. You want to critical him.
He
Boom.
dies there, but that goes, yeah?
No, it stays
Oh,
until
stays.
his next activation.
Wow, that's even cooler than I
Yeah,
thought.
keep him over there because we might start using them again. Okay, club
Because
guy.
yours goes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But it does do a crit.
yeah. Club guy, 18. He's going to charge. So
1, 2, roll. Dies.
good.
I got this guy.
Sergeant guy. Oh, go on, I'll roll. Sergeant, 19 charges.
2,
Nope.
Damn it.
1.
What are you doing? He's just going to talk.
Criticals. Does the sergeant have an extra
I
wound?
don't think he does.
Add 1 through. Yeah, he does. But it's 3, so he still
He's
dies.
still there. I'm pretty sure the only things that don't die to a crit are marines.
Maybe beastmen as well.
Maybe, but I don't
and
think so.
Lasgun, traitor guardsman. 10. He's going to advance, so he moves 2. I think. Does he advance?
I'm pretty sure that's. I think he shoots, but he
If
can't.
he's in range, which he is
Isn't.
not. No.
Well, he doesn't have line of sight.
Yeah. Okay. That's the round done. Now we roll a d20. Consult the event table.
What do we do with these guys? They mine now.
They're dead.
They're dead, but we're going to keep them on side because sometimes they get reinforcements.
That's a good point. I just realised what we did.
What?
He shouldn't have rolled his Blackstone Fortress dice. Because he actually killed 6, not 3.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he rolled a 5. So technically he's got
Yeah,
inspiration
have an
points.
inspiration point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for our viewers at home, we made a mistake. You meant to roll it at the end of the turn for the number of things you've killed. If you roll under that number, you get an inspiration point, which you can use for extra bits and pieces. Our mistake.
Yeah, it's easy done.
So, your first player, roll that d20.
This D20.
Yeah, that d20.
10.
10. Changing conditions. Draw an encounter card. If the card has a twist, it applies to the rest of the combat. If not, there's no effect. Use an encounter cards. Ba, ba, ba.
summons a greater demon.
Don't think we've had that one yet, so I don't think it's in it.
Does it contain a twist?
No.
Where is it?
Urgle, blackout, Urgle.
Okay, so yeah. There are no twists. That is fine. Double check. Draw an encounter card. If the card has a twist, it applies to the rest of the combat. If not, no effect.
Cool. Bad things can happen. You can have like ship quakes and stuff.
Yeah, like things can shift. Reinforcements can arrive. You can get things jump on your face and all sorts.
Nice.
Reinforcements.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Do we have to roll for all of them? See what-
Yes.
You have to get under a certain number.
Yeah, we do. Good point. I'm glad
Or
you're here.
over a certain number.
So reinforcements, right. So the first ones, they're small. So roll a d20.
20.
We're fine because you want to get low to
Right.
get reinforcements.
Number 2.
These
doesn't
guys
matter what order we do it in.
These guys are small. So
So let's keep rolling 20s, yeah?
yeah, 15. We're okay.
Number 3, which
three.
is Marines
Yeah,
and
they're
Peacemen.
large.
Low.
7. No, we're okay.
And number 1, which are small because they're spindle droids.
7. We're okay.
Cool.
Basically, you want to get more than 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Some things will affect that dice roll, like +1 or -1.
That's what I mean by
Yeah.
when you roll a dice at the end of the turn, it can affect.
Okay, so
Initiative changes.
Yep. Pete, do you want to roll the Destiny dice? We-roll your dice as well. So
That was really, really.
double 6
got
and
a
double
5.
2. So the doubles we can't use. So we've got a single 5.
That was even worse than Doddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you get for mocking me.
Okay, we'll roll up.
Yar.
Yep.
So hostile group 1's going first, then 2, then 4. Pete, Dottie, me, and then group 3. Do we want to try and change initiative order?
I'm glad group 3 is at the end.
Yeah.
I haven't activated to this. Do I?
Yeah. So
That's pretty powerful, to be honest.
I'm not going. I don't mind swapping one of you two. Well, it's my turn, isn't it?
yeah.
So, Doddy, would you like to swap? I'll put you before me.
I was going to go to 4 and close it off.
So yay or nay?
Well, this will give you a better chance of doing that potentially because it would put you closer to 4 that you could have then attempted to. What's it called?
It's start your activation. So
Alright, yeah.
well, you're going to. So
I got no choice in this matter.
yeah. Actually, no, to be fair,
No,
they
to
might
be
still
fair,
be
I
there,
was going to say 1 and 2 are going. So technically the cultists are going before him at the minute. So
Yeah,
we'll
you're right.
move them there.
Bring them back. See, he's not just a pretty face.
I haven't seen my
Note
face.
that I am a pretty face. No, so if we do swap, you can then potentially gambit and get ahead of 4,
Yeah.
which would prevent them coming back on reinforcements.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Okay, so
You
Pius.
don't have to do that. It's what the chances of gambiting are to
Yeah.
against what their chances of actually respawning
So
are.
is Pius swapping with UR025?
Yeah.
Okay. I take it I'm happy there, unless
I don't mind swapping again. It makes no difference.
uh,
So I won't be moving. I will be shooting with my Mark 1 assault cannon probably 3 times.
yeah, I might be doing the same because I'm also in cover. So my special abilities while I'm in cover, I count as 1 grade higher on the dice for defense rolls. So
Oh, nice.
Because I get no bonus from cover, but I get to reroll all of my defense dice.
yeah. Do I want to try and do a gambit? Right, okay. So you can attempt to do 1 or more gambits. To attempt a gambit, the player controls the explorer must first spend 1 of the activation dice on the explorer's character card
Make
and
it an
then roll
agility test.
the action dice corresponding to the explorer's ability. So my agility
It's quite good. It's D8.
is a d8, and I have to roll a success. If I roll 1 success, I can move
1.
1. If I roll a critical, I can move anywhere. But it does cost you a dice. So I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to sacrifice my 2. And I'm going to try and get a crit. Nope. I could swap with 3.
Or me.
Or Pete, yeah. But I'm going to stay where I am. So it's a sacrifice of a dice, and there's no effect.
Well, I'm not going to do it. I'm alright.
You get to ask now if you want to swap as well. But unless you want to try a gambit. Technically, we should do the covering fire first and then the gambits. But...
I'm not doing the gambit.
Okay, fine. So, hostile group 1 was the spindle drones. Okay, they're still technically hidden because they can't see us.
19.
19, they advance.
One of them.
One of them.
Whoa!
Yep, and then he can't see anyone still.
Nope.
So, does he move again or is he just...
No, because advance is moving
yeah,
fire.
Yeah, moving fire, okay. Second one.
8.
8. He is going to sneak, so he's going to move 2. Yeah. Okay, it's fairly straightforward. Hostile group 1, done. Hostile group 2 is the guardsman.
Yeah!
Right, so...
Study and I'll move them.
Dad's in the fire!
So what is he currently?
He's a flamer.
Right, so he's hidden because he's not in line of sight.
Yes.
He's a flamer.
They're both
He's a
hidden, neither
flamer.
of them in line of sight.
Okay.
And he does a 15.
15 is a charge.
Good
So,
luck, buddy.
88.
Gonna murder you. Oh, right. Listen. Sort yourself out, number 8. Oh,
So
1.
he takes 8
He
points.
takes a wound, it's still worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, but he charged.
Yeah, so when he charges...
Is you move
Move, then...
if you're not in range.
Then attack an explorer that is adjacent and visible. If there's no explorers adjacent, move towards the closest explorer a second time. Okay? And then this guy.
Charlie, 18.
18, that's a charge as well. Critical.
It does make no
Raging
sense for
Inferno.
these two, well, him in particular, to charge now.
They're
It's
traitors.
mental.
They're traitor guardsmen who are insane.
Yeah, but he's got a las gun. He stayed a long way away.
He's a guardsman. His training is, here's your las rifle.
No,
Off you go.
I like the fact that the mechanics work that way then.
Okay, so that's group 2 done. Hostile group 4 is over there, which there's nothing to
Currently
do.
wiped out, yeah.
So, but we need to roll for reinforcements at the end. I
At
think
the
it's
end.
the end. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at the... Yeah, because it's just before you do the Blackstone dice.
Yeah. Okay, Pious Vaughn, it is your turn. You have activated. Remove your flames.
So, do you want to try and kill the flamer dude?
What is it to search? Just the
It's an
dice.
action.
It's a 4+ dice. I believe.
Yeah, I think that's right, because it's not as simple as just
Yeah,
a 1.
if you search, you draw a discovery card. You've got to be in the hex with a discovery marker and not adjacent to a hostile that's visible.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot search.
What's your move? 3.
Yeah. Yeah,
It takes 2 moves.
Don't forget, you can just finish him off and then move. You don't
Potentially.
potentially. I
She's
use...
got a wicked chainsaw as well.
Yeah, I use my chain bleed.
Okay. So what's the range?
Range is 1 square.
Okay.
Well, it says not applicable. So
Yeah. It's
next door. I get 2 of these. 1 wound.
1 wound. Then he is gone because he's taken a wound already.
Racking up the kills.
Yeah.
Racking up the kills.
So do you want to put him next to you
3,
so you know how many you've killed at the end? So you killed...
5, 8, 7.
That's per round. So you've killed 2 guys this round.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
So complicated. Okay, so you've taken 2 actions now. You've got 2 5s left. Okay, and then are you going to search?
Yes.
Okay, so you search.
Knock on the door. I've got number 4.
Draw a discovery card, which will be somewhere in the results. There you are, discovery. Pete shuffles the discovery deck. What will it be, Daddy?
It will be a cybernetic hamster in a ball.
I wish it was.
That would be pretty amazing, Van.
I don't have a clue.
Okay.
So, clues you keep.
So if we're playing the campaign, the more clues you have, the closer you get to special strongholds. In the book, there are strongholds that are designed that aren't random. You've got to get to them, but then they are set up in a certain way. The randomness of the layout is completely set up for you, And it's usually tougher. There's usually harder things in there.
I'm up for a challenge.
Okay.
Basically, you save up between you and you buy your way in.
Yeah. Any actions there?
That is me. I'm saving the dice for you guys because I used them all last time. So
Okay, you are 0 to 5. Begin the onslaught.
Shall spend a 4.
What you gonna need?
I am going to need a D12, but I take 2 attacks for a 4 plus.
Okay, who you shooting?
The Space Marine, because he's the only one in range.
Okay. Smoke and gun. Oh.
So do the same thing again.
Okay.
Go.
Takes a wound.
Check, because I think
Doesn't
they get
have
saves, don't they?
No. They just have a lot of wounds.
Right, okay. 2.
2 wounds.
I mean, he's got a lot of wounds.
So-
When he's a lot of wounds.
More than 2.
May as well take another last attack as well.
Okay, what's your attack?
Exactly the same, it's just I only get 1 for a 1.
Okay.
1 for 1 plus, 2 for 4 plus, and 3 for 6 plus.
Nice. All the dice.
Nothing.
Unlucky. So as you can tell,
As you can tell, D12, the hardest of dice, are
sometimes
awesome.
just doesn't like it.
I find if you shout at them.
I could use the 5 and fire twice more.
Entirely up to you. The beastmen are coming,
No,
and they're pretty tough.
yes, they are.
Okay.
So my point is it worth taking him down before they get here?
Yeah, possibly. If you want to use it, use it. It's a 5 plus, you get 2 attacks.
So Destiny dice are a group decision.
Do it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Same marine.
Yep.
Another one. Still
Just
standing.
flip that to a red.
Yeah. Kills him.
Down. Took all of my actions,
Yep.
plus an additional. But he is dead.
Okay. Anything else?
No, out of dice.
Okay. That leaves me to clear up the beasts. So, that's my range.
I have a request.
Go on.
No one kills spindle droids until I walk over and kill one in hand.
Right, okay.
That fits me.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Was that your finger?
Droid on droid violence is the way forward. Yeah, that's my secret agenda. Kill a spindle droid
I've just
in-
learned
with,
something
with,
else.
with my power core.
It's actually the number of wounds you cause, not the number of kills. So, it's actually far easier to get inspiration than we thought. Oh, yeah, see, learning the rules again.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's madness.
It's not the end of the turn yet, anyway. So
Yeah.
you've still got a roll for this turn, and you actually passed last turn,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Okay, so I am going to stay in cover.
Yep. And shoot them beastmen. They are in cover.
Yeah, so
Tim and Toby. Shoot them.
they're in cover and they're also at range 4.
Which is perfect for you.
No,
Well, the range 4 is perfect for you.
range 2 to 3.
Is it? I thought it was 4.
Yeah, 2 to 3 is,
Oh, I'm thinking of the elf. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Eldar.
yeah, the space elf, yeah. So this is me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So at range 4, I'm using a red dice. Sorry, purpley mauve lilac. What colour is that?
Purple.
Purple. We're men, so it's purple, right? It doesn't have any other names. Okay.
Whatever colour you want it to be.
It's a D8.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. It's a D8.
So I spend that, my 1 plus, and do nothing.
You need to have a word with the dice.
I do.
No, you're not even doing it. Speak to it.
Dice. I want to land on a 2, which is a critical.
That's
50-50.
On the beast man.
You
There we
did
go.
it.
See,
3.
told you.
The beastmen have 3 wounds, so it only just kills him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Marines are the only ones with 4. At this
Right,
stage.
Last attack. Nothing.
No!
No.
Oh, it's too late, you've done it.
What?
With your 6, they're beastmen, they are going to charge. All their options are attacking hand-to-hand in some way, shape or form. You could have dropped a grenade.
I could have done. Never mind.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yeah, live and learn. So hostile group 3. Beastman.
Beastman.
So he is
Toby.
not hidden. He's not engaged. He's not in close range. So he's other.
He is in cover.
Is he in cover? Jason. So he's got no line of sight to explorer.
He has
Adjacent
got
to a
line of
visible
sight.
explorer. Oh yeah, as in so no line of sight. So he's not hidden.
Correct.
Yeah, he's not engaged, not adjacent. He's
Correct.
not close, which is 2 to 3 hexes.
Yeah.
So he's other.
Okay.
So D20.
5.
5.
It's going to be charged.
He advances.
That's awesome.
2.
So he moves 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Toby,
That's it.
you're
That's
next.
it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a ranged weapon.
Yeah. Well, he does. He's got pistol and melee weapon.
Oh, and he attacks, because that's what advance is.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the attack.
And then attack. Yeah, so...
But I think it's better that you attack you with a pistol than in hand-to-hand.
He's at range 2 to 3.
Yeah.
So he's doing a purple dice.
Try and kill Ferris. You know, no,
Oh, cool. Yes. Bang.
Does 1. Because I'm in cover,
you increase your
my
level of
dice
defense.
increases to this one. And I secure it.
Wow, does it go all the way up to D8, D12? That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's defense dice.
I thought it went up 1 level, so you went to D8.
Yeah, I know. So my defense dice is normally the crappy grey one, but I use my field craft to take advantage of these things because I'm cool like that. Okay,
You're an alien.
I am. So that is group 3 done.
Xenos scum.
Okay, so
I always find that weird when we play. We always end up playing with Pius, and we always run around. He always running around with some Xenos scums.
yeah,
He's always with the Eldar or.
yeah. Okay, so we are now into the event phase.
Danger zone.
Yeah, which I think is here. No, wrong one. Okay, so we need to roll for your damage that you've done.
Yeah, so we can start with Doddy.
So how many wounds did you cause? 2 guys, so it's 3 wounds apiece. 2 wounds apiece.
No,
So
one
that-
of them was the sergeant, wasn't it? Or was that last turn?
That
It was
last
grenade
turn,
guy, wasn't
yeah.
it? Yeah, sorry.
So 4,
Oh, I just moved him. It was the group Sarge.
then it's 5.
No, it wasn't. It was Lasgun, wasn't it?
Doesn't matter, you
Was
didn't,
it
you didn't
Sarge?
get it anyway.
Sarge is the guy with spikes.
Oh, that's what. Alright,
Yeah.
double master.
So you needed 4.
Didn't get it.
Okay, Pete.
Goes for by killing an Marine.
Oh, I didn't. No, kill
Chaos
me.
Marine.
Nope.
Okay, and I killed a dude who had 3.
You
Yeah.
killed Tim.
Tim the Beastman. I double it because I'm all about the hunt.
What?
So I need 6.
Special. You did
I
it.
got 6. So
In an inspiration point.
no secret agenda. Instead, whenever you make an inspiration roll for double the wounds value and you slew during that activation. So do I flip or do I get inspiration?
You get an inspiration point.
Right.
You don't have a secret agenda, so you can't automatically flip.
Yeah.
But you get
That
to
makes
double
sense.
the dice roll.
Fair enough.
Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. Okay. Reinforcements. So starting in group 1.
Spindle droid.
Go on.
Small.
Small.
Level.
But safe. Who's next? 2.
2.
With safe.
Could
And then 3.
Which are Marines?
What's
Could
that?
be
6.
6. We're okay.
Cool.
Because you got rid of that
4.
one.
We don't roll.
We don't roll.
Odds.
Okay. Event table. You still need to roll the 20 to see. Technically, it's lead player, but Pete's making you do it because.
Oh, I
you're
rolled
easy
all the
to manipulate.
reinforcements.
19.
19. Heroic efforts. The leader, currently Pete, picks an explorer that is out of action. Okay.
No.
Deploy the explorer in the same hex. No, fine. So with none out of action. If
That's the best action we've ever had.
no
though.
explorers are out of action, the leader picks an explorer, make a vitality roll for that explorer, but no one's wounded.
Yeah.
You are.
He's not.
No,
Oh, you know.
I say.
He got shot, but he saved.
Okay. So,
I'm not going to roll that ever again now. You realise that?
yeah. So I'm now lead player, so we shall roll.
I don't think we've ever got a result that good, I'll be honest.
I think so. Oh, hey, so 3 5s, and then a 1 and a 2. So roll your activation dice again, guys.
Not so bad.
Terrible.
Okay. So we've not done too badly. There are some where you just get a constant stream of bad guys coming towards you. It's not very nice. So, Group 1, Group 3, which is...
just all the bad guys.
Yeah. Me, Group 2, which is still in. Pious, Group 4, which isn't here anymore. And you are at 0 to 5.
Yay.
So, covering fire, I'm happy where I am. Doddy, do you want to swap with anybody next to you? You can ask Pete. Okay, Pete. No, okay. Anyone want to try and gambit?
Don't think it's worth it personally.
No.
Okay, fine. So,
Mind you, your
activation.
dice are garbage, but you're going to be moving this turn anyway.
I'm just moving. I'm
Your
going to go
dice are
for...
garbage, sir.
They are. It's traitor dice that. 2 1s, a 2 and a 6.
Okay, so, Group 1. Spindle drones.
Spindle drone.
Spindle drones. Right, so they don't have line of sight still, so they are hidden. Roll a d20. So for the first one, a 19, it advances, so it moves 2,
Fires.
and then fires. So,
There are only 2 of
This is
them.
where it has like an ultimate death beam, isn't it? It's like...
There are currently 2, none have been killed.
right, yeah. So the spindle drones,
Oh,
the
weird.
more of them you kill, the higher the alerts or the threat level goes up, the more powerful they become.
Oh, sweet.
So if you get reinforcements constantly from them, it gets a bit of a nightmare, especially if you've got just spindle drones. Okay, so he's at range 1, threat level 0. Attack me. Nothing. Okay, drone number 2 gets an 8, which is a sneak.
Doesn't move.
Yeah, because he moves, he gets into line of sight.
Great.
Okay, that's group 1 done. Group 3 is the Beastman.
Sneak.
I don't think sneak's an option on their card, strangely.
So he's close range. 12. He's going to charge.
Bit of surprise.
Okay, so now he charged.
Cover
moved
doesn't
towards-
count in hand.
No.
How does it affect your special?
It doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll read it in a second. Attack and explore, it's adjacent and visible to this hostile. So he is pistol and melee. He's at range 1, so he's using a blue dice.
There's no blue dice. They've got purple dice.
Blue dice.
That's blue.
Yeah.
Wow.
What colour? Why would?
I just want to do a turquoisey colour.
Okay. What dice?
You're dead.
No, you're not dead.
What do you get?
Potentially wounded.
1. So I get my normal dice. So it says Fieldcraft. Defense value of blue if he's in cover from an attacking hostile. But we're engaged, so there's no cover. So you got a point. And I got a point. I negate your point.
He saves.
I know, I negate your point.
He saves.
Okay, it's my turn. I am going to spend a 4 to use my pistol and rifle blade to do 2d8s rather against the Beastman.
The Beastman. Toby.
Yeah. So I did 1 point of damage,
Nice.
like so.
You might want to do a bit more than that.
I'm going to use my other dice to do the same. To do another point of damage. How many's he got?
8.
Oh, he's got 3. I'll use my last 6.
Thanks.
No, and now I crit him.
Yeah, that's what you do.
It is. Ka-ching. That leaves me with a 2. I want to leave the spindle drone for you, Pete.
Yes, please. You can move past it and shoot at the other one.
No, because I think every time I move adjacent, that
You stop, but you're in line of sight from there.
That's true, I am. But then I'm out of dice,
Oh, sorry, yeah.
unless I use a 1. In fact, I might do that if that's all right.
What?
I'm going to take a 1 to shoot him. Is that right? If I
Well, I
move
don't want you to take the 1 to move.
Well, yeah, whichever. It's I've got a 1 or a 4, so they're my attacks. Crit rifle 1,
Oh, okay.
4 plus is for close combat. So,
I use that one then.
so move to there, and then I use my 2 to shoot him. He is 1, 2, 3 away, which is the nice blue dice.
Free away. That was GR away. Just so you know.
Critical. However, now the spindle drone if he survives, is on threat level 1, so his dice go from crappy grey or white ones to purpley ones. Yeah.
Nice.
That's me done. Hostile group 2. They're not here anymore. Pious Vaughn.
On your bike.
Run. Yeah.
You still movement 3.
Yep.
Some go up, you see.
Pete knows exactly where I'm going. You go. And then he's my 6.
Yep.
Give me the fingertips.
3.
Come on.
I don't think there's anything that immediate affects you. I think it's points that you buy, isn't
I
it?
think there are some items in there, I think. 'Cause you get-
Archeo deck.
No, it's just all okay.
that was it,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Sorry, didn't show anyone. That's my clue. And that's my new thing.
So Architect is basically currency.
I'm rich.
Not with 1, you're not.
I'm richer than you.
Yeah, you are. Okay, you are 025. Open up all the pain.
I'm going to use that 2 to move.
Yeah.
Although, actually, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. And then I'll attack. I only need a 1+ with my power claw.
What dice do you want?
2d8.
Oh,
D8, come on. Thank you.
1. He's got a wound left.
You motherfucking bitch.
Only just.
However, I have now flipped.
Get you guys. Okay, inspiration.
Inspiration.
I did 3, 4, so 8. Nope. What, did you do no damage? Nope.
No, I didn't kill nothing.
I did 2.
Okay, reinforcements. Group 1,
Yeah, spin the
They were small.
rods. 14.
we're okay. Group 2 is
Okay.
done, and it's just 3.
Just 3.
The large.
2.
Okay, a 2, they get 2 reinforcements.
Were they beastmen or was it marines?
They were both from the same card, so we randomise it.
Okay. Odd space marine.
Well,
evens.
it's 2, so we've got 1 space marine on the board. There are 2 potential space marines and 2 potential beastmen.
Oh.
So, sorry, yeah.
Odds, beastmen,
Yeah, go on.
evens, space marines, yeah.
Yeah.
Beastman?
Beastman, and the other one,
Beastman.
2 beastmen.
Yeah.
Easy.
I'll put that there.
Go on.
Okay. So that's actually quite a strong effect.
Eric and Ernie.
Yeah. Okay. And then event table.
They don't have names.
Oh, I wasn't. It's a good strong choice, Eric, and Ernie as well.
8. 8 is changing conditions. Draw an encounter card. If it has a twist, it applies. What do we do with the encounter cards? Over there. Draw an encounter card. No twist.
Cool. This is going surprisingly well, you know.
It is.
I've got
Considering
So-
flying
for
plus of-
Yeah, I mean, we'll discuss it at the end. I'll explain why it's going straight
yeah.
forward. Okay, so everyone has rolled their dice. So we've not got 2 and 4 have left, have we? So we've got 1 and 3.
That's better.
Roll them dice.
5 6s. Oh god. I thought that
3
was
6s.
At least it consistent.
Would have been the best D&D character generation ever.
Oh.
Okay, so going first, we have Pious.
Yeah.
Then we have Group 1. You are 0 to 5. Me, and so I was dropping the card. Let's write it down. Oh no, my face is on TV.
Eric and
And Group
Ernie.
3. Because they're not there anymore. Okay, anyone want to cover fire? To be honest, I think we're doing okay.
What?
Anyone want to try and use a dice to get the upper hand?
Damn it. No.
No. Okay, so Pious. Begin.
There's nothing to do. You may as well move over there. You can either go for 1 or you can go for 3.
you're going to lay down some more fire.
Yeah, thinking that.
Yeah, finish there and then.
Yeah, and you're also in perfect cover there as well. It's like the best cover you can possibly get. It's basically a drilled pit, isn't it?
Yeah.
From what it looks like.
Gringo, come play with me. Canary, come on.
Okay, Bias is done. Hostile group 1.
Spindle droids are currently all dead.
Yeah. You are 0 to 5.
Why am I picking up the Blackstone dice? I don't know.
I don't know, because you're feeling like you've got a D20.
Oh.
1 dice. There's a 1 there if you want to use that instead.
I'll use that.
Yeah.
Mm.
2 dice.
I've got line of sight to them.
Yes. Yeah, you have, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Have you got the range?
Yeah, it's 4+.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got quite a good...
Everyone can. It just uses my worst one,
Yeah. It's only if it's like a close combat weapon.
but it's still a D8.
Although yours might be. Have you got like... Some of yours aren't.
only the Vindicator.
I shall fire.
Okay.
Hell of it. I use a 6 though, so I do get 3 shots.
Oh, sorry, is it?
So 4.
Ah, right, okay.
It's worse at long range because it's an automatic weapon.
Critical hit.
Doesn't matter. Blow one away. Second shot. Miss. Third shot.
1 wound.
Count the shells, fuck a duck.
Okay, any other actions?
No, that's me done. I'm not going to waste the 4. Let
Okey-doke.
you have the 4.
All my 4s.
5 4s, dude.
4 4s. Oh
Big
yeah, no,
5.
that 5 there, yeah. It's a good thing that's not Destiny Dice, I've been screwed. So I'll just use that one for the sake of it. I shall go 1, 2, 3. Hi, I'm also in cover. Right, what's my range? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's...
Well, it's purple dice.
Yeah. So my first shot... picks him off.
You
Sniper
could
style.
move again, to be fair.
Yeah.
Depends on-
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And I'll use my 4+.
Steel number 1.
Yep. Lose dice. Obviously that's top. What did I find? Archaeotech.
Damn it! Only one of it down.
Yeah. Okay, that leaves Hostile Group 3, which there are no longer any. Roll for reinforcements.
Technically, you're the leader.
Oh, yeah.
4.
Oh.
I think that's actually.
No, we're okay. It's 4, it needs,
Is it 3?
Yeah.
It's a large. Good though.
4+ is nothing for anyone.
That's fine, see,
And then roll the d20 for the event table.
The events. 9.
9. Changing conditions. Draw an encounter card. If there's a twist, apply it. No twist.
We do have a choice this turn, by the way. Well, we've neglected to mention in the past.
We can just
You
quit
could. One of us could just open one of the
the doors.
doors and we get on the lift.
Yeah.
Or we can try and clear that out. And
So
Oh,
because
let's see what it
there's
is.
no monsters on the table, so we could just leave.
yeah.
In which case, I think it's done.
No, there's loot.
There's potential loot. Yeah, it is essentially.
If it was a
possibly money.
campaign, it would always be worth looting. However, it's a one-off game, so
It's
swings
loot.
around.
I want to see what it is.
Okay, fine.
To be fair, looting is probably faster because I move one at a time. So it'll take me like 3 turns to get in a lift.
Yeah, you can just opt to finish.
Yes,
like,
you
if
can.
we all agree.
Once one person gets in the lift, yes.
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
4, 5, 6, 6.
Double 4, 3.
6654.
Who's rolling the dice?
You
That's
leader.
it.
Dottie is.
No, I was lead last time.
Your leader again.
Oh.
No. Ferris was leader last time.
Okay, that's better. 2, 4, and a 6.
6s and Destiny dice are always good.
Group 3, nothing. Me, you, Pete, and then Group 1 is no longer alive. I suggest you try and go first. In fact, I suggest you go before me
I will.
because I'm not walking through fire.
Okay, I'll go before you then.
Okay. Any other movements around?
I thought you were like a good hunter.
I am. I just don't hunt through flames. That's...
I'm going to use that too.
Go for it. And use your own smelly dice.
I'll put flame behind me. And then
Well, no matters. As soon as you claim it, it's done.
I'm rich.
Okay. Right.
We have one.
We have won this particular round.
Easy.
So
Nailed it.
I'll go into detail after we've had thoughts about it. So, what do you reckon? What do you think?
I played the original Warhammer Quest, so I've seen this in a futuristic setting. I think this is perfect.
Oh, fair enough.
I think this is a good adaptation for a futuristic setting.
Okay, so as a comparison, yeah.
So I really like this game, but I don't compare it to Warhammer Quest because it would lose. Because the original Warhammer Quest was awesome. I don't know about the new ones. I haven't played any of them.
I have it, so we can play that.
But the original Warhammer Quest was amazing.
Yeah.
It's a perfect cross between board game and roleplay.
I've had many nights where I've stumbled in at like 6 in the morning because we just kept going, there's another room! Yeah. Oh my god!
Okay, so I'll mention sort of how easy that looked. So normally you have a exploration deck, which the cards are somewhere. That goes there. You make that deck up of so many cards. So there are 50% are events, 50% are combats.
Okay.
Okay, you get 4 of each usually, or thereabouts, or 3 of each, depending on how hard you want to be. That then becomes the adventure. That's like your gaming session. So although we did this quite easily, imagine doing 4 more or 3 more of these.
Easy.
It's going to be much harder. You start accruing wounds.
It isn't. I got money.
Well, no, because you can only spend that if we finish, or if we quit. So if we quit now, you get 2, we get 3 Archaeotech, which is nothing.
Not quite quitting. So you can choose, it's basically you choose to go back to the ships.
To reinforce.
Yeah, essentially. Now, when you get wounded, you lose a dice permanently until you recover it back off the ships.
Okay.
So that means less activations.
No, that's only if you get critically wounded.
Sorry, if you get critical wounded, yeah. So less activations means harder again. You slow down.
And bear in mind, if you go back to the ships, haven't you got an attempt to do one of the harder things? So you have to have enough clues as well to go back to the ships.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
If we want to, we can run a little campaign.
Yeah, if he ever pulls his finger out, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay, so this is currently on, I think, Games Workshop is £95.
That sounds right.
Yep. Now, I've got to say, there is a lot of miniatures. And a lot of decent card. All the card stock is rather chunky.
Who's the big boss?
More miniatures. More miniatures.
Look at that guy.
More miniatures. More miniatures. Yeah, there are. So there's Rogue Psychers, there's Negavolt Cultists who ignore armour, which is terrible if you're playing the robot, as our friend Fossey found out. You've got more Cultists, Space Marines, Traitors, more Spindle Drones, Beastmen.
One of the character options is these 2.
Yeah, I was saying
One character option is them 2.
You've got your big bad guy who's a Chaos Space Marine with a big maul and a plasma pistol. He's pretty badass.
Okay,
Call him
to be
Charlie.
fair, just to pile on to last week's game, this isn't £95 at all.
No?
It is currently £76.
Where's that
Wow.
Marionville Models and Goblin Gaming.
from? Okay, cool. So I've heard of Goblin Gaming.
Um,
So I think actually when I got on eBay it was about that price.
the most expensive I can currently find it at is £80.75.
Okay.
The expansions, of which I think there are 2.
Gods.
Yeah. So one of them's like a...
So there's one called Traitor Command, which seems to be distinctly cheaper than the other.
Yeah, I think one's extra models. And
So that might be the Traitor Command one. That's only £30.
Right. Let me go on the website for Games Workshop.
And half a guy.
And I forgot that Dolly's house absorbs
Internet, yeah.
What do you mean? He's connected to Wi-Fi. What do you mean?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, so no, you get 2 new hostiles. So this is the first expansion, which is
The first expansion.
Traitor Command.
That's not the first expansion.
Okay, it's the first one I found.
Yeah.
It's £30. It gives you 2 new hostiles, which is a Chaos Ogre and a Traitor Commissar.
Okay.
Ooh.
A new quest. Some new cards, tokens, rules. Yeah, and that's basically it. 1 Heart of Corruption sheet, which it doesn't say what that is. It just says yes, it's as creepy as it sounds.
No idea.
2 additional encounter cards, 12 exploration cards, 2 hostile references, 5 sell price cards. Again, bad times. 1 Heart of Corruption envelope, within which lies your secret reward for completing the quest.
Yeah.
The assembly guide, and obviously you need the full game to play with it.
What's that one called, sorry?
That one is called Traitor Command.
Okay, so actually, Traitor Command is like an add-on.
Yeah.
An expansion, which is fairly new, I think, is Escalation.
Yes, that's the next one I was going to talk about.
Yeah. But there was also...
How much are Games Workshop charging, out of curiosity?
So, £95 for the basic game.
Okay, so we know we can find that cheaper elsewhere.
Yeah. The Traitor Command is £37.50.
I found it for 30.
Yeah.
That's on Amazon as well, so it's not a small
And
website.
Escalation is 65. So
55.
Okay. There was another
So shop
one.
around, people. You can find it cheaper than going to Games Workshop.
It's not on the Games Workshop website. I don't know if it's still being made. There was like another add-on, which was Chamber. It's like an Umber Hulk, but a space version.
Cool.
But it's not on the website anymore, so I'm assuming it's not available anymore.
Yeah. Escalation, which is the expansion, is $55.25 on Element Games,
Okay.
in which you get a 24-page escalation booklet, 40-page exploration booklet,
Data sheets.
8 data sheets,
Ooh, extra board tiles, 11 of them.
11 of them, yeah, 68 cards,
Yeah.
4 stasis chambers, which you don't really need because you get 4 in the main game, but anyway.
Yeah.
1 Throne of Malik's envelope.
So that must be like
I'm assuming that's like another special
the end of game. Yeah.
thing. 13 miniatures, which are 4 explorers, so there's 4 new players by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
1 retinue character, which sounds
now,
like...
to be fair, like, so the 4 characters, you've got like a Psyker,
Yeah.
a guy in plate armour with a sword and a shield, an Adeptus Mechanicus fella. Looks like a woman with a sword for a leg,
Oh, for a
like
sec.
pistols, and a servitor, which must be the...
Yes.
Yeah. They actually look really, really good, those models.
The only question I have about a Psyker is I wonder why they went with the Psyker, because there is already a Psyker,
There's a Navigator.
which is a Psyker.
Yes, but this is actually a Psyker.
So right, okay, this is
so-
like an actual military Psyker.
Yeah, I'm guessing so. They look like rogue traders. They've
Right.
got that kind of feel to them.
You then get 7 Chaos Cultists. That's a lot of Chaos Cultists, considering you've already got...
No, they're traitor guardsmen.
Aha, there we
So
go.
yeah, that's the distinction. And again, these models look pretty awesome. There's a guy with a massive flame stick.
Yeah.
I'll need to look.
1 Chaos Cultist Firebrand.
That's him.
And obviously you need a copy of the full game.
Yeah, so you can't just buy it as a...
It's reviewed very well.
the expansion.
Yeah, for Trustpilot, it's got 5 stars.
Oh, okay. Well, now I do you know what, I haven't actually seen this, so I might actually go out and get it.
55 quid on Element Games.
Yeah, so it's definitely worth looking at. Okay. So, did you like it, Daddy?
I did. The only thing that is missing, which we'll go back to the Warhammer quest thing, is the winds of magic.
That's
Having
what your
that.
Destiny dice are.
Yeah, but nothing happens if you roll bad.
You just get less dice.
You
Just get less dice.
But at a critical point, not having those dice is a bit of a killer, especially if you've been wounded, because you
I
need
didn't
those
need
dice.
them. I was awesome.
You only did.
So we played a really simple game there. None of us needed anything. None of us got wounded or anything.
Yeah.
That's what was also unusual, because normally you will do pick up wounds on every level. It might not be crits or whatever, as you say, but it's unusual that we just monstered through everything.
Yeah. I've also had a good range of characters
Yeah.
that are distinctly heavy combat. Each character has special abilities, depending on what you go through. So, yeah, I mean, like the Eldar ladies, I've just realised someone has snapped the end of her gun off, which is annoying, but never mind. Must be in there somewhere.
It's
Oh, there it is. Yeah, great.
It's
Okay.
snapped in the box.
Try and get that glued back on.
I was going to say,
I was going to say, you need to snip the
seals snap
back
anything.
Yeah.
There.
Never mind. I mean, the box is quite small. It's sturdy.
You've got half a guy as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's very fragile on his base. He only connects to the little bump.
Did we break
Just
this
there.
tonight?
No.
Oh,
He
I
was just up
was going
there.
to say, I didn't see us break anything.
Yeah.
So, should we go over what the different stuff is?
Yeah.
Go on then.
What are we starting with?
These are tiles.
I'll go over all the different characters. That's what.
Yeah, okay, let's start with the tiles actually. So there's loads of tiles, more than you need. They're double sided.
And they are
That's quite funny.
thick.
Yeah, that is good. Solid card. Your dice are pretty standard.
That's probably why the box is like.
They follow what is the trend recently in board games, which is they are taking normal dice and making them specialist by only having so many phases and things.
Yeah, so you can't really buy any more dice, so don't lose them.
You can buy more dice as just separate dice.
Yeah, but they're not the dice.
They're like.
You can't just use a D8, unfortunately.
If you use, you nearly killed someone there. If you play Star Wars roleplay game, they're pretty much like that.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, less complicated. But
Less complicated.
cool. You got a ton of tokens.
The new Star Wars roleplay game, that is.
Yeah, then you are.
Not the classic D6 West End games.
Ton of tokens. Some of them special abilities. Some aren't. And then the miniatures. What do you think of the miniatures?
I think they're very good. They're highly detailed. They're not Tonga toy plastic.
They are not. I think the red dye
Well,
doesn't look as good.
looking at how like flimsy they are, like you just said that you didn't even notice that she snapped. Like his staff is thin as anything.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's because of the detail of the model. I don't think they envision you keeping it in the box.
no. But if you're a Philistine like I am,
You just run around
and you move house, so that's probably what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You've moved house.
This guy's vaping. 41st millennium.
Well, it's
Still
like all
vaping.
Games Workshop thing. They expected to have been put in a display case and treated like,
Gold.
yep. Because they
Fragile
cost
gold.
as much.
Uh,
I'm not trying to. I'm honestly, I do quite like Games Workshop, despite the bashing I gave them last week. Yeah,
Yeah. So, Doddy, what do you like the miniatures then?
Miniatures is good. They're highly detailed. I like them. I want to see you paint them.
No. No.
No,
No.
no,
I cannot paint, nor can I afford someone to paint them for me.
no. I can't either.
that's right.
Maybe. Okay.
The selection's pretty good as well. I was looking at it and then thinking if there is like people out there who create like PDFs of the cards, there's nothing to stop someone going, well, here's a Chaos Tech Priest.
Yeah.
Here's the stats, and then you just go buy the model.
Yeah. So, like in Hero Quest and Warhammer Quest, I'm pretty sure there must be someone online somewhere will have made like homebrew adventure paths and
Have
things.
This is just the core set, isn't it? You've got.
This is just the core set. Yeah.
It's pretty good, You get 8 different enemy types.
Yeah. There is a problem though, whereby if you don't always have enough miniatures
Yes, that
to
is a
fulfill.
problem.
Like, so if you get the same creatures,
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
unluckily pull 3 sets of Traitor Guardsmen.
it's a little bit different though, because when you nominate the locations with your little triangle, wherever it goes on the board, whichever number it is, you choose from the list. So it's unlikely to get the same, but you never
Yeah.
know. So
We certainly have had at least 2 of the same type out.
yeah, it has
I think that was only a problem with the Marines, from what I remember.
possibly you only get 2 Chaos Marines.
Because you only get
and-
2 Chaos Marines and then you get a
Bad guy.
Chaos Commander.
Yeah. Although I think Marines normally come with the Beastmen as well, because they're like large size. So maybe not. Negavolt cultists, you only get 4. So
Yeah, and they come in 3s.
usually, yeah.
So it's good for if you get 1 set, because you can have 3 plus your reinforcement. But if you get 2 sets of them, yeah,
They're also really scary.
they are.
They're very
They ignore your saves. But they can only go in hand to hand.
What I find interesting is the models. Whatever the model has is the rule
What
it
they've
has.
got. Yeah, I like
so
that.
it's pretty much random how you draw it, and you've got like flamer guy, grenade guy, sergeant, lasgun, etc.
He's a Negavar cultist.
They're pretty good. So it's kind of it's a bit more natural because what the guys have
Is what you
is
got.
what you got. Yeah. So
like that. There's no messing about.
Yep.
It's pretty straightforward.
It also means they're not boringly all the same as well. If you know what I mean. Like if you get a bunch of traitor guardsmen, it's not like, oh, the traitor guardsmen, they all do exactly the same thing. There's a bit of variance though, which I like.
Even though the guy with the last gun was like, I'm going to charge.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes from a character point of view, when the guy with the long range weapon chooses to charge, bit of a weird randomization, but
I think I rationalise that. He's twisted by chaos.
Yeah,
so he's a
you
bit
can.
nuts. Yeah.
and also, at the end of the day, it is a game. It has to have mechanics.
So yeah, thumbs up.
This is a thumbs up,
Yeah.
yes. I won't be buying it immediately, but it is on the list of...
I did a review of this on the Crate Consortium, and some of the responses were the game can be a bit samey. If you've done 4 combats in a row, some people have said there's not a huge variety in the combats.
That is a legitimate argument.
Yeah.
I am curious to play some of the expansions and additional boxes to see if they address that issue.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I don't remember getting 4 combats on the bounce either.
I'm sure you get 4 of each, but I could be wrong. It might be 3 of each, but
Yeah.
because it's like I said, some of them are just random encounters, which
you have to resolve.
like roll these dice and pass or fail, that kind of thing.
Some of them are really super harsh,
Being
one
hunted.
of you, whoever the current leader is, gets caught in a section on his own.
Like a section like this kind of size. And there's monsters here and here.
Yeah, and if you get unlucky, like we did once, it's like Space
Yeah,
Marines.
it can kill you quite quickly. So
Awesome.
in the campaign as well, it's good they've got 8. Because 8 characters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters.
7, you're thinking 8 because
Because it's 2 models. In the campaign, your characters can get killed permanently, and once you run out of characters, there's no more replacing them. So as the campaign progresses, you've got to be careful who you take. So there is an element of danger there as well.
Yeah, the Rattlings come as a pair. That's why there are 8 characters, but there are actually only 7.
So if you had the money, would you buy it? Is it something you'd be interested in, or
I'm assuming John didn't have access to it.
yeah?
Yeah, I want to say yes,
Okay,
because I haven't been through all
there's quite a lot.
the treasure.
Yeah.
So my answer
All the
to that's
loot.
quite interesting, actually.
Go on then.
At that price we just found it for, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd pay 95. If
Yeah.
I had the 95, I would try and save an additional 50 and buy the original Warhammer Quest on eBay.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I mean, you won't get it for 50, but yeah.
No, for an additional 50, so
Oh, right,
150-ish you can
Yeah,
probably
that's
pick it up.
about
for.
right. Yeah, or advanced hero class or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the models are push to fit, fit to push, whichever round it is.
Push
so
to fit.
all you're gonna do is just unclip it from the sprue and then lock it in. However, I think they've used a computer to work out where the cuts are. So some of it doesn't seem to make sense,
Right.
but it does all fit together. So like the guardsman, it looks straightforward. It's a guard and rifle. No. Lots of different pieces to put together. But other than that, you don't need any glue.
I'm
So
assuming they give you a guide of how you clip them all
you
together.
do,
as well.
yeah. You get a whole booklet on that. So
That's where they're going.
But you have to read that booklet. You can't.
yeah,
just,
you can't just go ahead and do it. And you get a data card for all the models if you're playing it in 140,000, the full game,
Yeah.
the full tabletop war game.
Oh, nice.
So so there is that as well. You can multiple uses.
Cool.
Awesome.
Anything else to say?
Dodgy smells.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's
share,
thumbs up.
subscribe.
For 76 quid, yeah,
eBay.
I would
think that's where I'm
dabble.
going.
Yeah.
eBay and a 10% off coupon from eBay naturally. So
Yeah, so because you haven't used it for a while.
yeah.
So yeah, nothing else to waffle on about.
Sell yourself, sir.
Currently on our Facebook page, we have a vote going because we'll be going for the old live stream shenanigans soon, and we are throwing up an idea where we should either play Dungeons and Dragons or go out and go mad and go to Free League. Free League and get the Alien RPG complete core set and stream that. And then me and John will Rochambeau for who's the DM.
I want to play it. It's your game. You got to run it.
Yeah, I know. Because it's aliens.
Remember,
I
who
have
does who
to-
a favour, bitch?
I have to run it. So go on there, www.facebook.com/summon-game.
You can put the link in the comments.
I'll put link in comments. Throw your vote in there. Give us a like. Tell the world about it. Share it. We've got a Twitch channel already set up. It's Summon Games DM.
You'll also put the link in the comments.
I'll want to find it. Yep. We haven't got anything on there at the minute, but when we declare ourselves going, we'll be going. As we said, if you like the games you see and you want to see us do a proper campaign, that is something we can do for you guys. We'll just set more time aside and do it.
Mhm.
And we could probably do a poll as to who plays who.
Not a bad idea. Okay. What we're playing next week?
We're playing next week.
What have we got that's new? You got anything new?
We got a prototype. Which I have to sit down and read the rules.
What's it called?
Vanagloria.
Do you want to show it on the camera? Looks like a card game.
It is a card game. Vanagloria.
That's quite a nice little box for a prototype.
Alright, wait.
We'll go into details in a bit though.
Yeah.
Let's round this one off.
There's the cards.
Ooh.
They look very sexy.
My initial reaction is they look sexy for a prototype.
Sexy prototypes. Blackjack and hookers.
So we could do that one. Sorry guys, you're not allowed to see till we do it. We have Dungeon Royale, Dungeonology. I might just, we've got dungeon in them, so I might just throw them as a poll for next week.
Which dungeon do you want to play?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll take it from there. Once the live stream's up and running, we'll do a playthrough of Nemesis with a few of us, and we'll pick some random games and continue doing the live stream that way.
Sounds good.
That's pretty much all I got. And go find the other guys, Sleight of Hand Podcast, Babbling Wizard, Nerd OD, Craig Consortium. That's it.
Yeah, sounds good. Anything else to add?
Not till June.
Not till June.
June.
Okay, fine.
Keep ready for announcement. June from Craig Consortium.
No,
No, not consortium.
entirely different company.
Oh, really different. You're in different. Them guys in the Beanstalk. That'll do.
That we should have used that for a
Yeah.
company name.
Nightline to the studios.
If you want to buy that name, them guys in the Beanstalk. It's for sale. That's all I've got, I think.
Cool. Okay.
Go to UK Games Expo. Should hear about tickets soon.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully. Hotels booked.
We don't know if we're going yet or not.
Yeah. But anyway, cool.
I hope to catch up with game designers and them there. If you're a game designer and you're watching this, give us a shout. We'll come sit down, do a video with you guys on what you're doing, and we'll play it as well.
That's it.
Cool.
That's it.
Later, Taylor.
Later.
Bye.
So,